Living in the Van vlog, the 24th of May 2013. It's 12:36 at night, or in the morning on the 26th, 25th. I was working. So yesterday morning, I got up and then I got in my car and I drove down to mow my friend's lawn. Bought a weed whacker for him first, mowed the lawn, and then did the weed whacker. But since I bought it, it has to charge for 24 hours, so I only got to do 5 minutes. So I'll go back there tomorrow and finish up with the weed whacker part. These little electric handheld ones, haven't used it for. It looks pretty cool. It was pretty fun to use. I was listening to Gaelic Wars again. I have a Sansa Fuse MP3 player, the ones that you get at Radio Shack, and all the time it's like resetting. You have to make playlists that organize the books in certain order, and it's always like resetting the playlist, and so making the chapters out of sequence. But it doesn't really matter that much because I just like to listen to it over and over again. But I should do a video on it. But that's just what I listened to over there. It was interesting though while I was mowing the lawn. But after that, I went over to my mom's house and just was working, sitting on her couch. I was watching Spartacus episodes. Just working, fixing links on my timeline, and then also fixing tags. Like when I was working on my timeline, I never actually got around to making sure that all the pages look the same because I never had them actually like linked together. That's why I was getting bigger, and so I'm just making all the tags consistent, so that they have all the same names and they all look the same and stuff. But that's taken a while. It's gonna make it look really cool though, and then making the links work. The links, like, it takes forever to fix the links. You always think that you did it already, but you never did, and it's like so weird. But yeah, so that's going to be another few days just to do that. But tomorrow I'm going to go into town, mow my friend's lawn, and then go and hang out with my mom. Because tomorrow's Saturday, we're going to go over to like the farmer's market and check out M&G Fine Park and just get good summer scenes, around there, and then I'll have the goodies for my my video, and then I can make a video about Boulder. That'll be fun. But then I'm gonna start going back into just hanging out in the house all day long. I'm determined to just hang out in the house all day long and work on my the timeline until I'm ready to market it. But if I work all the time, I can get a lot done. I can power. I think I can generally get more done. Living in a house and living in my van because, the van, you can't plug the computer up. So you have the computer plugged up all the time, working. You can also make more videos. I might start making videos where I'm riding on the rollers. I want to get in the habit of riding on the rollers while I'm working on the timeline. But yeah, I've got some more days for brain candy. But yeah, that's just what I'm doing. I'm totally fired up about it. Because I feel like, oh my God, why did it take so long to link them all together and make them all consistent and stuff? So I'm like, but it's interesting because when you make websites, if you go a long time without looking at it and then you look at it again, like you're like, oh, of course, you have to make all these changes. And I actually made some changes on it and spent a lot of time doing it. And then I realized like why I had it before. So then I moved it back the way it was before. But but other things are just clear that you just need to change it. It's interesting how you just like suddenly realize epiphanies, that's like, so like, it can be a good life lesson. Like if you ever get writer's block, you, just take a few days off and then you'll come back and you'll be a different person and be like, oh, of course. And then you keep moving. You can always pick up where you left off on all the stuff you do in life, especially when it comes to like art, like music or whatever, you just pick it right back up and go. So just got to make sure I don't, lose the backups of it. But yeah. And then I got to do the links on the the prehistory page. So I've got, a few days of doing that. The end of the month, the neighbor's going to lose their internet, so I have to ask the other neighbor if he wants to split. Hopefully he will split the internet, because I can't really afford to pay it myself. But I found out today, two of my YouTube subscribers, Oliver Kite and Tara, they're getting married, and they met each other through my channel. Like, they were both subscribers, and then they, noticed each other, subscribed to each other, and now they're getting married. Like, he's British, and she's American, and she's flew to England, so that's pretty cool. And these other guys, Tyne and Dave, German and American guy, they're like friends. They met each other through my videos. So that's pretty cool. So it's 12:30. 12:40. I popped a Unisom, a powerful sleeping pill today, because I was just so like, fired up about my timeline. But I'm like been passing out. I'm glad I squeaked the video in today. Hope I'm not slurring too much, because I start to slur when I take these sleeping pills. So that's that. Peace out.